Welcome back to the Real Estate Rat Pack Radio Show with Chris, Joe, and Rob. The crew is taking your calls, so dial in at 1-800-808-5548.
And we are back. You know, time flies when you're having fun.
Joe's over here doing his homework.
I know he is, actually.
Hey,
He's always doing his homework.
Shameless plug, all the RPM event photos that we were out at just this Thursday night got uploaded, so I'm like going through and laughing at Rob, and some of the funny pictures that we had of him, and it was a fantastic event. Jay, I just tagged Jay, our next guest. I just got through tagging you in the RPM photos.
And you were dressed up very nice. You actually looked very good. You had the whole makeup.
Oh, you figured out how to work that in. I had a TV shoot, and I had tons of makeup, and multiple people commented on that.
I walked up and go, "Are you wearing makeup?"
No, not at all.
Well, anyway, we do have Jay Clemente and with RE/MAX Top Realty. Jay,
thanks for having me, guys. Thanks for having me, guys. Finally,
absolutely. Yeah. So, talk to us a little bit about basically how'd you get into real estate? What kind of business do you do? Things. I know you're connected to a community that you do a lot of work with. So, talk a little bit about all that.
Well, basically, I fell into this field. I'm a third-generation public servant. My grandfather was one of the longest public elected officials in the Philippines. I think he was in office over 25 years. He was mayor of a little town. I think he graduated. I'm not sure. When I was reading, I think he just finished second grade. And for me, that comes in pretty highly because somebody who's very little education came a long way. By being liked, you will come a long way. I think he's beat out so many great politicians along the years, and to this day, basically, I follow his footsteps. My dad was also in the real estate industry. I was born with a for sale sign.
That might have been they were trying to sell you off.
Oops. I guess I wasn't that marketable. But
you just need the right agent, man.
Okay. I've been licensed since 1999. Yes, I'm 15 now. So
you finally came of age.
There you go. Yes.
Awesome, man.
So and I actually went to college for physical therapy. Did everything about it. Found everything I didn't like about it. I was in the student council. I was vice president for the university. I was president of the student council for the physical therapy student council. I was awarded student of the year.
So it helps you be flexible with your buyers.
I'm about to say, being a physical therapist and now being a realtor, I can see the synergy right there. I can see how that can help you out.
Free massage for every home and house you buy.
Chris, we have a call on the line, don't we?
We do. We actually have a caller right now. We have Kiana on the phone right there. Kiana, how you doing?
Hi, I'm good.
Kiana, do you have a question for us today on the show here about the Katy area?
Actually, I have a question for Cece Karnoff.
A question for Cece. All right.
Yes, hi. Hi, I was just wondering, how many homes do you have available for immediate move-in this summer?
We have 4, actually, in the Cinco Ranch area. So come on in and see me.
And now 3.
Yes, Joe or Zach is going to purchase one of them.
Up to
full price.
4 homes.
Thank you. Thanks for calling.
Oh, wow, okay. Thank you.
And I have bars lined up, so sold out.
Thank you for calling.
Thank you.
Jay.
Yes, sir. I'm here. Back on the grind.
It looked like he was heading out the door, man.
Is it happy hour yet?
And so you have focused out in the Cypress area and kind of the northwest part of the west side. Tell us a little bit about what you got going on out there.
I have a lot of listings. I have probably about an average of about 15 listings. The difference is because I've been in the business quite a while, and I do this passionately. You got to do business with people that you like and you love and you trust. I'm closing on a gentleman right now. It's a family, and they say, Jay, I'm the youngest one in the family. You sold everybody else in my family. I'm coming to you. You can't tell me to go refer you somebody else because you're too busy. And fortunately, as he's coming back, and we're closing on his house, and he said he's gonna go take me out for a drink sometime.
Yeah. I'm sure you meant
I think
tea
there's
or
a theme
Coke
here
or-
about drinking.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Sunchai tea, sir.
But
Shirley
you work a lot
Temples.
within a community.
Yes, I do. It's just a close niche. I mean, my uncle has been referring me some business. My brother, just my close niche, and a few people out there. You don't necessarily have to be extremely big to make it big. You can start off really small by being a ninja.
I'm only 5'6". So.
Okay.
On the radio,
I'm
you sound
5'6" and a half,
6'2".
so.
5'6", 5'7". I don't know. I'm getting shrinking with old age.
And we're all about to get in our costumes.
Yeah,
That is true.
That's right. We're about to do the Broadway musical, The West Side Story. So, Jay, what is that? What? Rob is just looking at me with that disdainful look as usual.
He's like, oh no.
I just don't know what's coming next.
I feel pretty.
That's what I was
Like model
Oh, so
Straight up.
pretty.
Oh gosh, I totally lost my
I
train
think
of
Ann
thought.
Hodge just left. I can't be connected to these guys.
He's like, oh my gosh,
She
I'm
keeps
trying to run.
scooting
And...
further and further away.
You know what's funny though is no one puts Ann Hodge in the corner, and we've got her in the corner over here.
She will not be ignored.
No, and we wouldn't. So
We would never do that.
Jay, what do you love most about real estate?
I like the fact that somehow I'm connected with their family, their transitions in their family, buying their first home, second home. I'm easily connected. I get invited to their weddings. I get invited to their little girls' Sweet 16, quinceañera, and all those. And passionately, I do love a lot of cultures. One of the things I'm passionate about is possibly maybe traveling more in the future. So basically, I get to immerse with a whole bunch of cultures, and I'm passionate in what I do. And getting them into the closing table, fighting the battle, finally getting them there, finally selling their home for top value. A lot of times lately in this market, I've sold them way above list price and way above appraisal value. I've come in there to fight for them because I have a black belt in real estate.
One of the things that you did mention though is, we talk about Katy and the Richmond and Fulshire. The diversity that we see right now out in the Katy area, I'm just going to tell you, is absolutely phenomenal. We are combining Latin American with Filipino with Asian American with Indian culture. I mean,
Isn't that cool?
we have such. If you were to look at a true definition of a melting pot, and I think Houston, by the way, nationwide is the best definition of a melting pot.
Fort Bend County is the most culturally diverse county of any
That
county
is correct.
in America.
That is correct. But if you look at Katy and you look at what we have out there and you look at that diversity across the board in cultures, in religion, in all aspects of things, it is absolutely one of the best things to see out there. And Ann, I know you're chomping at the bit to say something about that.
I am, because right now in Katy ISD, we have 76 languages spoken. So to your point, it's one of the largest school districts with that many languages spoken in the district.
Right. And it's one of those things, we talk about that. Believe it or not, my first language is Spanish. It's not English. And so, that's my home language. That's what I speak with my wife and my kids, et cetera, et cetera. And it's amazing, though. I'll be in different places and hear all different types of languages. Not only the diversity within the Latin American, within the Spanish language, but within a lot of different aspects of things. So it's as you're right. I mean, not only within the district, but just the diversity we have is a lot of fun. And Joe, I think we've got a phone call, don't we?
We have another phone call. We have Lisa on the line with a question about subdivision decline. Something along those lines.
Lisa, how you doing?
Hey, is this Joe?
This is Joe, Chris, Rob, Jay, and Cece.
Oh, okay.
You
And
got the whole
everybody
team.
out there. Well, first I want to say hi, Joe. It's Lisa from Karate.
Oh, hey, how's it going?
Oh, not
One
bad,
of my
not
one of my
bad.
fellow Tang Sudo brothers or sisters here in the martial arts world. Love
That's
it.
right. Thank Sue.
Yeah, Tang Su.
Hey, I do have a question for Jay.
Oh, yes, ma'am.
How are you, Jay?
Great. Never been better.
Good. I think I brokered with you in '99
Oh, we
back with
did?
Ann Walker.
Oh, yes.
Yes, and I'm very happy to know that you made it as a success story
Thank you
because
so
I was
much.
not.
I've come a long way. Lots.
Yes, you have. Anyway, my question is, can you tell me, and I don't remember, but anyway, can you tell me what brings the property values down in a subdivision?
A neighbor's not prepping up their yard. I've seen some everywhere. So people not taking care of their stuff and people not keeping up with their tenants. I mean, that's what I see.
You mentioned a good one there. People not taking up care of or staying on their tenants about property. I know that there's a lot of places that have a ruling on how many homes can be investor homes or lease homes. Do you see that a lot out in the Katy area?
I do see it from some time to time. I mean, there's different neighborhoods who have stronger associations than the others. I think we all need to come around as a bind, as a community, and other associations, stronger associations. I feel that they should reach out to these other ones.
So you're not thinking that, as is going on in Fall Creek and many other subdivisions around Houston, where we have, the managed communities.
Yes.
And you can come into a subdivision and you see they're building homes at, $150,000 to $1 million.
Yes.
You see that a lot in all of the subdivisions around the city. So that's not something, building a smaller home in a community where there are larger homes is not something that brings down property values, correct?
Yeah, I think as a whole, we have to reach out to all our representatives, our mayors and all that. We need to reach out, and then we have to create some sort of awareness to all the communities.
Now, Rob didn't get to have headphones on for that last question there, but Rob, and we're down to just a couple minutes. I know we're have to wrap it up. But she was asking something about, and correct me if I'm wrong, Elisa, something about the price points in a neighborhood where a builder will come in and they'll build from $150 all the way to $1 million. Does that affect how the pricing of someone's home in that area already?
It can impact it, but it's not going to impact it, proportionately. Someone's going to, when a new home community is going to be able to get a higher price than on a resale. So if you think if you get an equal size house and a brand new home, and you're a resale, you are not going to get the same amount of money. If that answers your question.
No, it was kind of based on square footage, If somebody comes into a subdivision and builds a 1,600 square foot house, and then, they're around other homes that are maybe 2,500 square feet, that doesn't affect.
I was going to say, Rob, this may be a topic for our next show.
We're
running out of time.
Discussion, so I'd be happy to get your number and talk with you after the show, but we're about to wrap up.
Yeah,
here.
Lisa, stay on, and we'll get your number, and we'll have Rob call you and talk to you right afterwards if you don't mind. Thanks a lot for calling in today.
And, okay, so we're down to 10 seconds.
One thing we always do, we always leave the show with a good saying. Today's no different. Today will never come again. Be a blessing and be a friend. Encourage someone. Take time to care. Let your words heal and not wound. From the famous Teresa Kennedy.
Until next week.
Amen.
We're out.
Jay Clemente, JSoul.com.
And you've been listening to the Real Estate Rat Pack. The question is, who's Frank, who's Sammy, who's Dean, and who's the other guy?
Chris is Frank, he's Dean, and I'm Sammy.
Yes, that's right. Yeah.
So tune in to the really big show every Saturday at 9 a.m. right here on 100.7 The Word, KKHT.